Okay, let me get straight to the point. Recently, a young man in Malawi took his life because his girlfriend ended the relationship. I will not post this picture of this young man because, respect to the family. Firstly, I want to say that let's not judge people's pain. What I mean is, pain has no size. It's not a one size fits all, you know? Just because the same event wouldn't affect you the same way, as it would somebody else, doesn't mean that we have to write it off and just say, oh, that's a small issue, just get over it, you know? Some people just can't get over it just like that, you know? And when we don't provide enough empathy and compassion because we're judging their pain, thinking of it as small, and they do end up committing suicide, then we get angry at them and say, why? Why kill yourself for a girl? That type of thing. Well, in the first place, we weren't there to emotionally support this person deep enough to that understanding where they can actually start to heal, because depression is real. And we have to understand that now is the most important time that we actually take mental health as a priority as we do everything else in our life, you know? So we have to understand that we should not judge people's pain. When you judge someone's pain, then you're not leaving room for you to understand them. You understand what I'm saying? So even if that person was alive and they were expressing to you how much they're in pain about the situation that they're going through, you probably dismiss it because you think it's a small thing and say, oh, that's a small thing, because you never know how deeply wounded that person is, because love is real. Love is real. And if that person really loved that person that deep, and that relationship ended, and then to make it worse, some people, just dismiss it. Some people might even laugh at you. There's people who actually laugh at other people for, a relationship ending. Oh, jata, yan, that means it's ended in English. Some people actually laugh at other people's pain. We live in that kind of world today. People have different mental strength, different mental fortitude, different willpower. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that pain has no size. It's not a one size fits all. So we have to be there for each other, If anything, we should be angry at ourselves for not being there more and more and more for people because, people need help emotionally and mentally, People do need that help. And when we dismiss that pain, we're looking down on their pain as if it's nothing, and they feel as if the world is cold. And because they feel as if the world is cold, they feel no reason to exist anymore. I mean, if nobody really cares, if nobody is there for them, they see no reason to live. Suicide is not the answer. I'm not saying that suicide is the answer. Suicide is not the answer. The answer is empathy and compassion. The answer is to be there for each other. The answer is to make mental health, emotional health, physical health as well, and spiritual health as well a priority. The four bodies, they have to be a priority. So we have to really focus on being there for each other. Then maybe we can start to reduce this way of being of suicide. So we really have to understand that we should not look down on someone's pain and say that's a small issue, because we don't know what was going on within, we don't know. Maybe that was the first real pain that person has ever experienced, and it was too much, it was overwhelming. We don't know that, so we really have to be there for people emotionally and mentally. So that's the message that I wanted to say today. New unlock. Let's rise together to higher consciousness. Spread love. Okay? Support people emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay? Together we rise. Namaste.